Y'all, my cat woke me up last night and it's 3 o'clock right now in the morning and I just watched my cat go to sleep, so I would hate to do the same to her, but hey girl. Hello Taurus, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your general weekly reading. So when it comes to my general readings of any reading that is on my YouTube channel, I always ask the individual to rely on their intuition because I like to speak in analogies. And so I could be talking about a relationship, but your situation may be dealing with a work situation, right? So you know your situation better than I ever possibly could because, put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But if something does resonate with you, please give me a like and subscribe because it does help out my channel a lot, and I really am appreciative of you guys when you guys do that for me. And also let me know in the comments below what card is calling out to you the most, what one resonated with you the most. If you got an aha moment from my reading, I would love to hear about what your aha moment was because I just enjoy keeping in contact with y'all and connecting with y'all. I wouldn't do this if I didn't want to connect with y'all. So yeah, let's just jump into this reading. I'm doing my normal spread that I always do. The first couple rows will just get an idea of the energies that you're dealing with and to come, and your last row is going to be the fun row, where it's like what you need to do to get to your blessings, where you suggestions from spirit of how to get further along into your path, right? So really good cards though overall, Taurus. I want to say this because we have the Two of Water, the Page of Earth, and the Ace of Fire. Something is beginning for you guys. I feel like you guys are on the cusp. Is that the word for it? Cusp? Precipice? Why am I trying to use big words right now? You guys are at the so close, I feel, to be accomplishing something that you've been working really hard on. Let me read off these cards as I show them. The Two of Water says a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. The Page of Earth talks about good news about financial matter, wanting to do something more challenging in a new area of study. And then the Ace of Fire says an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, and change your life now. So I don't even know if y'all could see that with that lighting. Regardless, I'll sure be pulling up again. So yeah, with this Two of Water, for those that are talking about like the main focus of what it is that they're trying to manifest, which is a relationship, this is beautiful. But I kind of feel like this is more so speaking on like current relationships that you have, rather than speaking of like a new connection coming in. You may have just recently met them perhaps, and that's why this card speaks about relationships getting closer, because maybe you're just in the beginning phases of learning about somebody. But for a lot of people, I feel like it's almost as if like this is going to be a message for maybe just a few people, but I almost feel as if some of you guys, if you are in a relationship or like have a friendship of some sort, there might have been like a little bit of a misunderstanding that may or may not have gone unsaid. And I feel like you're kind of going over finally overcoming some type of mental hump that you've had going on for you, Taurus. I feel like you're finally, something that's been like haunting your thoughts, they're kind of no longer being relevant in your life anymore. Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of done with some type of phase, some type of situation that's been in your life for a while. You're just like, you know what? Like, done sitting in this energy. I'm done sitting in what is it? When you're feeling stuck, right? It's not a trench, but yeah, I just feel like you're just done feeling stuck. You're done feeding energy into something that wasn't fruitful or that wasn't beneficial. You're just kind of like, it's almost like you're deciding to skip a chapter, or not skip this chapter, but finally put an end to a chapter that's long overdue, I feel. The clarifiers I pulled for you were the Moon card, the Page of Coins, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is definitely giving me affirmation of where it's just like, yeah, and I know in your love reading that I posted the other day, Taurus, on my channel, I was already asking you to kind of lighten up. No, not lighten up, but like soften yourself a little bit. Have like a less of a harsh exterior. Not saying that you are harsh as a person, but I almost feel as if like your energy and what you've been exuding recently, because you've been dealing with some type of situation that's really just been trying you, I feel almost as if like you've had to just, like, people are just intimidated by you because it's like you're just so sure of yourself, even if you're not doing anything. With this moon card and this page of coins, pages, I always say, starts the beginning of a new phase. So when it's coming with the coins, this is foundational energy. This is like something that's just like, you know, so if it's just like your approach to like this relationship, you're having like starting anew with it, right? If your approach is in terms of having more stability in your life, you're just like, it's like a whole new phase entirely starting for you. The page of earth as well, the page of earth. So you had page of earth or page of coins come up twice, because that's what earth is representative of, is the coins, because that's what coins are. It's like, it's stuff that's like in the physical right now, usually stuff that's usually pertaining to the physical. But yeah, with this moon card as well, it's almost as if something, you maybe had just like an aha moment, or something just clicked in your brain, or something was revealed to you. You were just like, wait a minute, I don't want to do this anymore. And maybe something nothing was revealed to you, but you just kind of like woke up one day and you just decided that you wanted to have a change in your life in some type of way. With this page of earth card coming in, like, yeah, it's the same thing. It's just talking about, especially, this is really good when you have two page of coins coming in, actually, though, in terms of financial matters. So that's really good. Maybe for some of you guys, you have been considering a new job recently, or maybe picking up a side hustle of some type, or maybe just overall, like, you're going into something that you haven't been wanting to do for a long time. Well, you're finally going into something that you've been wanting to do for a long time now, but you just never put the time towards it. It's almost just like you're putting yourself first now, finally, Taurus, and it's through you putting yourself first, you just start becoming happier. I really like this. With the Ace of Fire coming in, this is just like talking about a new opportunity. Like, this is more so giving, like, spirit giving you the green light, Taurus, of saying like, yeah, keep going with this, keep using this, is like taking advantage of this momentum, keep this positive outlook, because it's going to be fruitful for you. I can't help but like it's just such a good, like, this entire spread is just really good, especially with this first row. You guys are doing the work, and I'm really proud of you. It makes me really happy to see this kind of spread, because it's just you guys are finally finding your light. You're finding something that completes you. Some of you guys, you've been just going through this healing process, and maybe you putting yourself first, you kind of go through a healing process, because maybe this harsh exterior that you used to have was because of like a past traumatic event, maybe dealing with a person. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just like you've had trust issues in the past of letting people in, and now you kind of like are breaking that down and it's through you breaking this down, I really do see new love coming in for you. We do have the new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate, which I feel like is more so the energy of what you've been doing. I feel like you just have been putting things in perspective. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So you got both the full moon in Pisces and the new moon in Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but I don't like making general statements like that. Everyone's situation is different, and like, I always find it kind of silly when people start listing out all the Zodiac signs of what you could be connecting to, because obviously you're bound to connect to one of them. But yeah, I just feel like this has just been the time for you, Taurus, where you've just been really introspective. You've been reflecting on everything in your life, and you just are wanting more. You're wanting more, and you are going about it in a more passionate, with yourself first, not feeling wounded anymore, dare I say, which I really like. It's really good energy. For your second row, we have Knight of Coins, Ten of Cups, and the Sun card. So the Sun card is the best card you can get in the deck. The Ten of Cups is the best card you can get for relationships, especially. This is like straight up like marriage, long-term family stuff. And then Knight of Coins, this is like, again, venturing into a new journey. It's like, it's matching beautifully with your page of coins. So it's letting me know that you are conscious of you going forward with this. You are making the conscious effort of going forward into this new foundational energy of this new beginning for yourself. So it's like you're in the driver's seat in this. It's not like, I don't even feel like spirit's really involved in this kind of change. It's just kind of like you're finally taking matters into your own hands almost. So let's break this down a little bit more. What does that Ten of Cups represent deeper into? That Ten of Cups, again, when it comes to relationships, I'm always going to try to cover all the bases for everybody. In terms of relationships, this is letting me know this Two of Water connection. So whoever you were resonating with, or who you think this might be about in this Two of Water card, And for this type of social connection, it's letting me know that this is like a promising venture. This is going to be a good thing for you to go deeper into. You're being pushed into it as well with the Knight of Coins as well. Even though I feel like this is kind of your energy as well, I feel like Spirit brought that card forward for you to like let you know that it's okay. Go in this with an open heart. Don't be guarded about it. Really, that's like your overall reading, Taurus, is just like continue what it is that you're doing, you know, because it's like through you continuing what it is that you're doing, you are glowing. You're having like an inner glow that starts reflecting outwardly, and it's so beautiful. The clarifiers I pulled for the Ten of Cups was the Balance card, Archangel Zadkiel, number 14, equaling to 5 for numerology. Write that down, Taurus. So this card is talking about, this is the second card in terms of balance for you, actually. But really, what this card is about is talking about, one, waiting for the perfect timing, but it also says cooperation and compromise, Taurus. And since this is right under your other relationship pile, I would be bold enough to say that, and since I feel like it is dealing with a person that you already know, I feel like it's I feel like that's just kind of just what's happened in your life. It's either you learn to compromise with someone in your life, and that's how you develop a closer relationship, which is what that Two of Waters spoke of, or you're just compromising and cooperating with yourself and the universe and just being able to just be like, okay, like, you know, let's use an example of, you know, you like eating, right? You really like eating, you don't like counting calories, you like enjoying your food. Now you're coming at it from a more balanced place of where it's just like, okay, I like eating, but I also like relationships, or I also like feeling good about myself. I'm not saying that if you like eating, you can't have a relationship. That's poorly worded by me, but it's you know, it's in that sense of where it's just like, you're having that balance between choosing what it is that you want to eat, of eating whatever it is that you want, and then having like that balanced diet of where you feel attractive, and it's through you feeling attractive that you exude that beauty, and that brings someone in. I keep referencing the love reading, which I'm going to put a link up to, but that was kind of like the general theme of it, where it's just like there were people around you, you just had to soften up a little bit and make yourself available. I hate that I keep on saying softening up for you, Taurus, because I really don't want it to come off as like I thinking that you're like this jagged person or whatever. I just feel as if people are intimidated by you. And I get it. I dealt with it for so long, and I feel like I still deal with it where people are intimidated by me when I'm doing nothing. The Nine of Water coming in with this Nine of Coins. This is a beautiful clarifier to have, because this is letting, like, this is just a wish coming true card. It speaks of a love life. Heavily, this is turning into like a love reading for you, Taurus, for this week. I just feel like in general, each aspect of your life, regardless of where it's talking to, it's like something that you've been working on for a long time. Finally, you're starting to see the fruits of the labor. Knight of Fire as well under that Sun card. So this is just, again, this is literally just wish fulfillment again. So really just positive cards, and just being pushed to go into this with just, this is such a newness for you, Taurus, and you're just being pushed to just keep on going with this. This is like, you're going to be thriving in this energy, and I feel like you already are. So let's look at your last row here. This is the row that what it is, the energy, what it is that you are being suggested to work on. So we have the Ace of Cups inverted, we have the King of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Discs. So what this is telling me is the biggest mistake that you could do right now, Taurus, is to, one, the King of Cups comes forward in terms of just, not to be repetitive, but it's talking about opening your heart up more. Don't, you know, it's that I always refer to the King of Cups energy as someone that is like, I shouldn't have to tell you I love you because my actions show it, or you should already know it, you know. And while you may feel like that's true, and I feel like it's kind of true as well at times, it's still like people aren't going to know how you feel unless you express it. Ace of Cups and Ace of Discs energy right here. This is more so like, because with aces, like when you have aces coming forward, this is usually like a really affirming sign of just being like, yes, go after this. So for these cards to come forward like this, and with the dynamic of your other cards, this is really letting me know that the worst thing that you can do is, one, not putting yourself first this week, two, not going with what makes sense and resonates with you, not what you think should happen, but go with what just makes sense to you in your heart, because don't think with your brain as much this week. And don't question. Like, I feel like, yeah, that's something that came to mind. It's just like, don't doubt the good things coming into your life. Don't feel guarded behind it. I feel like the more you guard yourself, the more you're going to limit yourself from this abundance in whatever aspect that this energy is currently manifesting in. But yeah, that's the reading that I have for you, Taurus. Beautiful spread. If this reading did resonate with you, please let me know in the comments below. Remember. And also give me a like and subscribe if this reading did give you a sense of direction and just made you feel good. I love you so much, Taurus. Thank you.